In our last episode, we took a detour from our trip to the Apostle Islands after a change in the weather forecast predicted an early arrival of a long line of thunderstorms. We crossed from Port Wing on the south shore of Lake Superior to Silver Bay on the north shore, where we would take shelter in the marina for a couple of days. While we were there, we did a little exploring between the rain showers and also connected with a few old friends. After a few days, our weather window opened and we got ready to leave Silver Bay for a 23 nautical mile crossing to Sand Island, where we intended to find an anchorage for our first night. Finally, our first night in the Apostle Islands. At least that was the plan. The wind's picking up a little bit. 6 knots now.
You behind us?
Not at the moment, no.
Joe's watching the Windex for entertainment because it just keeps on going every different direction. The 2 feet to calm waves are actually 4 feet at times. Going about 5 knots motoring because we've got some pretty big waves that we want to do.
Why aren't we sailing?
Why aren't we sailing? I'm sorry, honey. Should we get the front sail up?
Is this ideal?
Ideal sailing conditions today. So we waited 3 days.
We can tack and jive and we don't even have to turn the wheel.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Victor
It's too rough up here for you, buddy.
wants to say hello. He misses us. It's better if you stay down there and sleep, buddy. It's so rough up here.
We'll be there soon.
We'll be there soon. Yeah, we're gonna do some hiking. We'll have so much fun. Just hang out there and rest right now, buddy boy. Okay. Good boy. Yeah. As we approached Sand Island, we were now at about 14 hours of motoring since leaving Superior. We were all too eager to shut off the engine when all of a sudden the engine decided all by itself that it was more than ready for a vacation of its own. Dave stayed down below and tweaked the throttle as the lever on the helm was of no use at this point. The winds were still fluky and variable, but we hoisted the sails anyway, fully anticipating that the engine might give out at any moment. We debated whether we should just drop anchor in the closest bay or try and make it to the nearest marina. We opted to keep going as long as the engine held out and set our sights on Schooner Bay. Schooner Bay is a small marina on the mainland of Wisconsin, nestled tightly in Red Cliff Bay, about 6 miles north of Bayfield. It was Cadence's home when we were in the process of purchasing her, and we also knew that the owner of Schooner Bay is a marine diesel expert. We just needed to nurse our poor engine along for another 16 miles and we would be in good hands. So now what was supposed to be our first night at anchor turned out to be a whirlwind tour of the Northwest El Paso Islands.
High five for getting here.
In our next episode, we settle in for an extended stay at Schooner Bay while we get our engine issues sorted.
Toronto gives us the cruising life that we had dreamed of for our vacation.
We pass the time by exploring some of the nearby attractions. And finally take Cadence out for a test run. Will we be able to salvage a couple of days out of this vacation? Find out next time.